everybody, it is Margaret, Texas Gal Treasures, and welcome to what is today? Thursday. Hello, and I am live, but I wanted to come on and talk a bit about merch by Amazon. If you are new, welcome. Hello, my name is Margaret. I am a merch by Amazon seller. I've been on the platform for, let's see, it's almost 2 years. So I sold my first shirt January last year, so we're working on my second year. So I am on the 4,000 tier on Merch by Amazon, and I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys a little bit about what I do and how I can help you further. I get messages daily, multiple messages daily about questions about merch, about designs, about keywords, and I would love to be able to answer and help every single person individually, but I have a way that I have set up that I can help. So I wanted to talk a little bit about my Patreon page today and what it is and how it's different than what you might be, if you know what Patreon is, how it might be a little different than what you are imagining Patreon is, because I know in my mind, I know a lot of artists use Patreon to crowdsource their art. But I am using Patreon in a way that I can help everybody or help my patrons that sign up. And so basically, it's a little bit different because it's all about how I can help you guys and help you guys come up with designs, help you guys with critiques and things like that. But I'm going to go through a little bit of a rundown of what it is and why it's a really good option, I think, for you guys, especially if you're new and you're struggling, or if you've been on Patreon for a while and you're just looking for a group that you can bounce ideas off of or have small group meetings with. I don't like the term mastermind because it sounds, if you like that word, don't worry about it. But just personally, I barely master my own mind sometimes. So, but I am being successful at merch. So merch mine's already taken, so I can't use that. Okay, so anyway, let me jump into that. My Patreon basically is, think of it like as a subscription, a monthly subscription where depending on the amount you subscribe, you get different services or different designs. Almost every single level, you get a design or more every single month. So I'm not going to go through and read like my whole merch Patreon to you, but like the $5 a month level where you pay $5 every month, you get a design, a text. I say it's a text-based design, but so far I've always sent out text and graphic-based designs because I have more fun making them. So you get a design every single month. If you went to Fiverr or Upwork and you paid $5 for a design, you might be dealing with somebody who doesn't know the rules for merch or other print-on-demand platforms. You might be dealing with somebody who doesn't understand copyright and trademark. You might be dealing with somebody who, anyway, I'm sure I'm going to get fussed at by Young and some of the other guys about it's too cheap, but I really feel like it's a good way to help people that are struggling, and if nothing else, it's a good way to share more designs with people. So anyway, the friends that I had, or my patrons from this last month, got their designs. They were all really happy with them. I had 2 of my patrons end up moving up a level on their monthly subscription because they liked it that much and they wanted to get more. So there's that aspect of it where you're not just, I know some people think of Patreon as you're just giving somebody money and they're just going to go like do what they want with it. But the way I have mine structured is that you're getting something for it. So I'm going to switch over. So, oops, that's the wrong thing. So you can see, like, this is what my Patreon page looks like. So if you were to come to check it out, you would just scroll down, and along the sides where it says rewards, that's where you see the different levels. And then in there, you'll see there's some different posts and things like that. So I post things in there. So anyway, so there's that. I'm going to go through. Okay. So yeah, again, there are the different levels on certain monthly subscription levels, we do private hangouts. So once a month we'll get together, we'll have a private hangout, and you can ask questions, we can critique designs, we can, what else? Talk about niches. This last one we did, there were 2 of us, well, 3 of us, including me, two friends, patrons, and we just sat, and it actually went way better. It was the first one I had done. Well, I had done one before, it was just one-on-one. Okay. And then this one, it actually went really, really well. Like, I wasn't quite sure how it was going to flow. I was just prepared to answer questions, but then we got into talking about niches. We got into talking about what else, designs, Merch by Amazon updates, and what it meant for how we needed to go back and tackle our keywords. Another opportunity there is if you wanted to present a design or a shirt that you have up to the small group and just have everybody look at it and say what's working, what's not working, what you might change, what you might try, different ways to promote. So it went really, really well, and I was blown away by it. So that was one of the levels. When I shared that, we had that really great meeting. Another one of our patrons bumped up so that they were able to join in next month in that. So also on there, let's see, I also have a goal set to the side. So basically this way it gives everybody that is a patron kind of the power or the motivation to share and invite more people, because once that goal is at 100%, then once that first goal is met, I'm going to schedule private groups or small groups within each level to have what I do with the higher subscription members. So that way you can get a feel for that too, of like how, it's a really being able to talk to like-minded people about what you're doing and your goals and your ways that you're trying to improve and earn more money is really powerful. Because I know, many of us are self-employed, not all of us, but when you're sitting by yourself and you don't have anybody to talk to about it, it can be really helpful to have a group or somebody else to talk about it with. Okay, so I'm looking through my notes. That's most of it. Oh, you're getting a 404 when you're clicking on the page. It should be, patreon.com, Texas Gal Treasures is what it is. I think I have a link to it down below too. So that I've got lots of friends in the chat. Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for coming. Tracy and Henry, Ariana. Hi, Peter and Nina. Hello, Carol and Robin. Let's see, Lorraine. And I know some of you guys that are in there are my patrons. So thank you so much. And if you want to tell everybody that you liked it or you didn't like it or whatever, I don't know. You get it. Oh, okay. The link got cut off. I'll check the link in the box down below so I can fix that. So add, okay, I will. Thank you. You guys can't see the chat, so that really is unhelpful. I just wanted to come on because I do, and I feel weird like when people send me messages and say, can you look at this? Can you do this? Do you do designs? It's easier if I just point everybody in the same direction and say, here is my Merch by Amazon Patreon page. And, oh, thank you, Jennifer. I'm really happy with it, and I've gotten amazing feedback from everybody, from my patrons. So definitely it's something to think about, and it's one of those things that you're not locked in for a year. If you don't like it or you're like, money's tight right now, I can't do this, you can switch levels or you can cancel out and come back later. No big deal, because we're all in different places. But I just wanted to put that out there as an option. And if you are wanting just like a one-time, like, I just need you to look at one shirt. I just need, can you just look at 5 of my listings? I do that as well. So if you want that, and, just message me and I'll let you know kind of what my rates are. Not kind of what my rates are, but what my rates are. It used to be something, if we lose power, I don't know if you saw that lightning. So we'll just go in the dark, but there it is. I used to do it for free a lot, and then I realized how time consuming it was becoming, and there was a lot. I don't know if it's just me as a woman or if it's just I'm not used to asking people to pay me for my services, but I got to the point where it was taking up too much of my time and I wasn't getting my stuff done, so I had to start charging. So it's not that I don't want to help people. You guys know, you see my channel, I have tons of videos helping. And yes, I know a lot of times this information's out there free, people can do it themselves. But if you are wanting some help, or if you are wanting designs, or if you're wanting a group, critiques, whatnot, then my Patreon page is the perfect place for you. There it is, like that. So it looks like this. So anyway, Valerie, thank you so much. Let me pop up the chat so I can say hey to people again real quick before we sign out. Again, if you're new here, subscribe to my channel. This, I know, seems like it's just a plug for my Patreon, but it's because I get a lot of messages and I want to make sure that I'm able to help, because that really is my goal. I have been successful on Patreon. I never imagined, not on Patreon, but in merch. I never in a million years would have believed that I was going to be designing shirts or print-on-demand stuff and making the kind of money that I do. It wasn't even on my radar. You know, like if you've been watching me a while, you know I taught elementary school for 14 years, and I'm not a designer, but suddenly I am not. I'm making shirts and making money. So if you are interested, definitely check it out. If you're wanting a one-off, then let me know. Let's see. Tracy's saying, did PicMonkey stop being free? I couldn't save or export without the free trial coming up. I know they made some changes, but I think they still have a free version. So I'll have to look into that, because I thought there were certain things that they took off of the free version, but I am going to double check that for you, because if it's not free anymore, because most of the ways that I share how I make shirts, I try to use methods that are free. I'm going to fix that. Thank you for letting me know. I'll fix that in the description. It got cut off, but I'll have it fixed in just a second. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'll let you know. And if it's not free anymore, then I'll try to substitute a place that is free that you could use instead. So yeah, y'all, where's my legs? You'll see them when we get to Denver. How about that? Okay, and I hope you guys are having a really great day. And yeah, I'm going to go down and fix that link. And again, if you are new here and you're interested in merch by Amazon, or just making and saving money and living thrifty, then subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks again so much, everybody. And here we go again with me not knowing how to turn it off. We'll get there. All right. Nope, that's not the right one either. This is really awkward every time. Pardon me. Bye, you guys. Thanks again.